Alrighty. Hey, good evening out there. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody is well. First of all, let me say hey to Yankee Buddha. Hey, Thomas. Good to meet. Glad you made it. So tonight's stream actually has a topic. I'm going to attempt, don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm going to do some tutorials on YouTube, for you guys out there that are struggling with doing your own channels and you want to get better at this. I've had a lot of people in my past that have helped me learn, and I just want to pass that knowledge on. One of the things that irks me, I don't know if it irks you guys, but it irks me in the chat when you're watching of course, you're watching through YouTube. So when you're watching on the YouTube side, you'll always see that little freaking heart down in the box. And it always just irritates me that it's there. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't allow you to permanently take it out, but they do allow you to take it out. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that tonight. I'm also going to show you how you can set your chat to well, it doesn't help with, well, it does help with trolls. How you can do a little bit of troll proofing to some extent. I mean, you're never going to get rid of the trolls. They're just there. Some people, this is how they get their kicks on YouTube. They like to come in and fuck with people's streams, and that's how it makes them. And honestly, I actually welcome the trolls at times because sometimes they liven your chat and your stream up. When they're just coming in to be mean, nah, I don't want it. But when they're coming in and they're actually contributing and they're saying something funny, by all means, great. So anyhow, I'm going to show you a way to kind of maybe back that off a little bit. I'm not going to play a lot of music tonight just because I want to leave this video up. And I'm not looking for monetization or any of that. I just want to leave it up as a tutorial so that, you can find it. You can come look at it anytime you want. And, it's just out there. I mean, all these videos are out there. Anyhow, all you got to do is Google it. It's there. It's easy to figure out. But, I'm going to do my own, and, this is just the way I do it. Doesn't mean you have to do it this way. By all means, if you know an easier way or a faster way, great. This is just what works for me. So I want to do this. I'm going to make sure I turn this off. And I'm going to put this up just so. Alrighty. So let's get into the heart of the potatoes. Okay, I got to do a few things here real quick. Hey, Chrissy, welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it. And nothing edited. Great to see you. Great to see you. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's start off with the hearts. Now, I don't know if the hearts are showing up on my YouTube side or not, but we can go look and see. And let me. Oh, hey, Scotty, welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. Alrighty. So, let me see here. I want to do. Let's do this, and we're gonna share a screen for just a minute here. We're gonna share this screen right here. Okay. So I have a shared screen up now. Or it should. It's kind of a yeah. There it goes. Alrighty. So now, if you'll go to your, and you can see the hearts are bouncing up there and all that. Well, we want to eliminate that. We don't want that in. And the reasoning for that is if you're moderating in a chat, sometimes a troll is going to get that one or two comments in before you can actually get to that because of the heart. The heart is so you're gonna let me see here. Okay, you see down there in the bottom corner where it says edit video. So you're gonna click on that. Now this is actually when you got your stream already started. You're gonna go down there and you're just gonna click on that edit video. Okay, and that's gonna bring up another screen to the left. All right. Now over on that left-hand side, this brings you up to your studio. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in here to customize. You're going to click on customize. Then you're going to come over here where it says live reactions. See that box is checked there? Okay. Right over here where you see this live reactions, you're going to uncheck that. Now, to take care of that, you're going to go over here where it says save changes and you're going to hit the save. Now that should take those heart emojis out. That doesn't mean that the chat can't use emojis. That just gets rid of those flying hearts. Now another thing that you can do is and from this screen right here where it says participant mode. If you go over here where it says subscriber and you click on that, that'll set it to, and you can then it brings up this little box down here and it says your time. And you can set it up, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, customize. You can set it for 3 days, whatever. So what that means is that only subscribers can comment in your chat when you click on that icon. So therefore, you're not going to get people making, if they're not subscribed to you, they can't comment in your chat. And that is a useful tool. It does keep some of the trolls out. It's not going to keep all of them out, but it'll keep some of them out. And it also lets you know, hey, this one's subscribed to me. So, alrighty. So, y'all got that. And then, of course, you always got to go back up here, click Save the Changes. Once you save the changes, then you can exit out of that. And that's how you do that. Okay? Everybody follow? That's fairly easy. Now I'll do it one more time. Okay, to get rid of the hearts. Give me a second here. Let me bring this up one last time. Okay, I want to do that just yet. Let me do this. And let me do this. Oh no, I don't need to do that. I can do this. When you're on YouTube. And okay. So I always keep my YouTube icon, my YouTube up at the top of the top bar. I always keep YouTube open up there so I can go look at it. Now, quick, easy fix. You got the hearts showing up in your chat. You don't want them. Here's a quick, easy fix to get rid of those. All right, so let me go ahead and bring the screen up again. Give me a second here. Select that and go to share. Okay. So now we're on a shared screen. And this is showing my YouTube page. Down here on my YouTube page, you're going to see these two little, the analytics and the edit video. You want to click edit video. Now you can do this once you've already started your stream. Got your screen already started? No problem. You go in here where it says edit video. You click the edit video. Okay, now that's going to bring you up to another page. On that page, it'll bring you up to this box here. All the way over on this, I guess it's my left, and maybe your right, but it's my left. Okay, so over here where it says customization, you click that customization button. Okay, now the box isn't clicked because I just did it earlier. Down here, scroll down just a little bit. Where it says reactions, this live reactions right here. If that box is checked, you uncheck that box and then you go over here where it says save to save the changes. Now, if you don't save it, this won't work. Now, and it doesn't stop you from having the emojis. As you can see, Sadie is in my chat and she put up her heart emojis. Even with the live reactions, it just takes that permanent heart out of your chat. And that's how you do that. You go out, you uncheck that box, hit save changes, and you're all done. So then you can stop sharing. Okay? That was fairly easy. To your left as well? Okay. Cool. I'm going to go back and reopen my YouTube just so I can see what's going on. I mean, I can still see it. It's I've got it up somewhere else too. So, but yeah, that just gets rid of the permanent one. It doesn't get rid of the all the I mean, you can still do emojis. Your chat people can still do emojis, etc., etc. Now, also you can. You got to pick. Well, no, no, no. You're just gonna go out in the hall and fuck around and smoke a cigarette in the bathroom. I'll give you the pass, but you better be back here in 5 minutes. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. You're gonna go to the bathroom and smoke a cigarette, and then you're gonna fuck around, go to the water cooler. That's why we don't give you hall passes. That. Alrighty, guys. So that's my contribution to whatever tonight. I hope y'all learned something from this. And I mean, don't be afraid to do this. Anybody can do it. It's easy. Mm. Speaking of which, I'm gonna light a cigarette myself. Hey, Starshine! Glad you could make it. Yeah, it's been a while. Love you too, hon. Love you too. So, uh, okay, well, without playing music tonight, it's going to make for a very boring stream. But, um, all right, I guess I wasn't gonna do this, but I will tonight. Um, let me see here. We'll do that one, and then I'm gonna do this one. So I'm gonna put the link up here in just a second. Let me go back to comments. If somebody wants to come in and visit for a minute, that's fine. I'm not gonna stay on here real long tonight. My voice is kind of giving out, and I don't have anything cold to drink, so. And Marty just laid down, so he's not being a pain in the ass, and I don't want to get up and stir him. So, that being said, let me do this. Do that. I'm going to do this. Okay. There's the link, guys. I'll throw the link up there for a minute. Oh. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be on here very long. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial for those of you that are out there that are struggling with things. Um, that's just a quick show you how to do it. It's easy to do and just makes things go a lot smoother. Now, like I said, um, it's all your preference. Personally, the hearts irk me in the chat. I don't like seeing them, so they drive me nuts. The ones that are down in the bottom of the chat, the one that's there permanently on your first comment on the YouTube side, that drives me nuts. I don't like it. It annoys me. So I get rid of it. And I just showed everybody how to do it. You can rewind the stream or watch it again later. I'm going to try to leave this up. Okay, everybody. Coming up on panel tonight, please give a warm welcome, my friend and yours, all the way from Louisiana Bayou.
Hey, hey, I know you want to keep this up for a tutorial.
Yeah.
After this live's over with, I can teach you how to, like, from where I came up or where you ended it at the tutorial part. I can teach you how to trim it all the way back, and you can still leave it up where it's just the tutorial part.
Right.
Yeah. You can cut all this from here forward out and still leave it up as a tutorial. Then you can
go in the it's in the editor.
You go into the editor and there's a trim and cut, but you have to know where to slide it, because if you slide it in the wrong place, you're in deep crap. Morgan City. I've been to Morgan City a few times.
You're from Louisiana Bayou. All right.
Yep. Yeah, I'm in Texas now. I got imported and I can't get exported. I'm working on it though.
Yeah, that's Thomas. That's I love Susan Atkins from Stoner's Chat. Nothing. He's a good friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he goes by Thomas and Dallas from in here, but he goes by I love Susan Atkins in Stoner's Chat.
Oh, okay. While I'm up here, Sadie, you did a good video today. I shared it out. That is so pretty. Look, Charles Barkley agrees with me about the comment I made in your last live you did, Sadie, about Galveston Beach. So I'm right. Galveston Beach is nasty and gross.
Okay, coming up on stage now, we got another visitor. I'd like to welcome to the stage another dear friend of mine, Miss Sadie Earp. Welcome. Hey, Sadie, how's it going? Where you at today, hon?
Oh, I'm a little ways down for where I work here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sadie.
Yeah, Sadie at large there. You
Ooh,
down there. You never know where she's going to be.
Oh, yeah, she does those hiking trails and all that. She's full of energy.
I'll tell you what, she's got more energy than I do.
Way more than I got, too, because I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Well, I used to. I can't now. I wish I could.
Well, see, that's me, too. I used to, now I can't, so I enjoyed it while I did it.
Yep. Looks like you got fair weather down there, hon. Yeah.
If you're talking, we can't hear you, Sadie. Check your mute. I can't see it over that little thing on the screen.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that real quick. I don't need to put the banner up anymore, so let me get rid of it.
I just usually mute it.
Oh, okay. There you go. Wow, that's so pretty in the background. That's beautiful. Where you at?
I mean, Santa Barbara.
Oh, wow. That is very pretty.
It's gorgeous down there. It's just the people are nuts. But
look what I found. Looks like a bone. But it's a tree.
Oh God, Charles Manson to go
No,
DTF.
it's a broken branch.
He said, "Where you go, Manson follows you, girl." Jimmy Hopper. That's who you found?
Yeah, she found Jimmy Hoffa.
Well, I'll be damned. She's going to be on national news.
That
All right, Rebel. Y'all, let me pause out a minute. My little monster's cutting up.
right? Well, I got a funny story about that. About when you come back, we actually have a friend that I'll wait till she gets back to tell that story. But so gonna have some definite changes to the channel. Y'all are gonna see them probably the next few days. Um, I'm gonna do some editing and some changes. I'm also working on some special guests, and I don't know if they're going to come to fruition, but I'm in talks with a couple of people to see if they will come on my show and talk to y'all live. I don't know if they'd be willing to do it, but I think it'll be exciting if they do. Be nice to have some guests. The night that I do have a guest, I'm probably not going to open up the chat. Well, I'll leave the chat will be up, but I'm not going to open up it'll be just the guest.
That's the way to do it.
Yep, yep. You were just talking about you. We do have a friend that found what they thought was a bone, and they joked about it, and it turned out it was actually a bone.
Oh God.
And he found it down there where Shorty Shea was buried. It was never confirmed to be part of. It was confirmed to be part of a finger.
Ew.
And it was found where Shorty was buried. It was never confirmed to be Shorty's, but the likelihood is pretty high that it was.
Well, that just proves they didn't sift it out and get everything. They never do when they
No,
zoom
no,
bodies.
but it's funny that you said that because, like I said, we do have a friend that did find a bone and joked about it for years. That he thought, this is probably Shorty Shea's or a part of Shorty Shea that they missed, and it turns out that, like I said, they had sent it off, had it tested. It turned out to be human, and because of where it was found, the likelihood that it was Shorty's is possible, right, Sadie? Yep, she knows it. She knows the person. She's seen it.
I heard somebody talking about it, but I swear to God, I can't remember who was talking about it. Kind of made me wonder what else they left of them. And that's sad.
Yeah.
Family members trust you to get in there and really get as much as you can of what's left.
Right, right. And it was just a fluke that he found what he found, so.
I don't think Shorty Shea had any relatives. His own wife wouldn't pick him up from the morgue.
That's right. Yeah. His family kind of pretty much, he didn't have any family come forward.
Oh, that's sad.
Which is sad. Yeah, it's very sad. He's buried in not a pauper's grave, but pretty much kind of a pauper's grave in the middle of Compton, which is not a good area.
Well,
and his grave is not very well maintained either. I think Scott Michaels actually may have done something for his headstone. I know Scott did a video on it.
Yeah, he did do a video on it. That may be where I heard what I heard from. I follow Scott Michaels. I like his channel. The only thing I don't like about
Scott Michaels' channel. Michaels' channel is great.
The only thing I won't watch is the long, drawn out unboxings.
Yeah.
I'm not, not into that.
Yeah, we've all had the pleasure of meeting Scott in person. Just a wonderful human being.
Oh, I'd like to meet him in person. I just think he would just be, phenomenal
No,
with the
he is
education and stuff.
phenomenal, and he's a
Look,
hoot. He's
he's
funny
so,
as shit.
but he's so good at what he does. I personally don't give
Yeah,
a damn about Liberace, right? He had
right.
a video. It was almost an hour long, and I actually watched the whole thing. The man he was talking to actually lived with Liberace. He was not his lover. They were both into music. They were
Yeah,
musicians.
he was a friend
People.
of. Yeah,
They were friends. You can have gay friends, be gay friends, and not be that. Anyway,
yeah.
it turned out to be really informative.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I loved watching Scott Michaels.
Yeah, pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Yeah, like I said, he does some great, great, great videos, and we really like his channel a lot. And any of you out there that haven't gone and watched his channel, what is it called? Dearly Departed?
Dearly Departed with Scott Michaels.
Yeah, with Scott Michaels, yes. Go check out his channel. It's a great channel. Um, Even if you're not you don't have to be into the macabre to enjoy that channel.
No, he's got all kind of stuff on there. He questions a lot of stuff, and that's what I like. Not only does he question it, he investigates it to the
Right.
extent that he can. It's Dearly Departed Tours with Scott Michaels.
Great.
Matter
Thank you,
of fact,
Nathan. Appreciate it.
yeah. I'm going to go over to his channel and drop his link because I actually like him a lot. So.
So, yeah, like I said, in the next coming days, you're going to see some changes to this channel, to the format and the way things are laid out, and the way things are done here. But if you have questions, you can message me privately, and I'll be glad to answer them for you. But I have my reasons for doing what I'm going to do, and it's nothing personal to anybody. It's just the way I want to change up my channel.
Okay, there's Scott Michaels' link. Anybody wants to
Got
click
it.
on
Okay, great.
click on
Thank
the
you.
three dots next to it, go to the channel, sub to him, and watch his stuff later.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, he did a thing on James Garner a few months back, showed where the trailer was in the actual show. I thought that was pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you're not going to find a better historian about the LA area. And it's not just the dead stars. It's the whole. He is a historian on LA. And now Palm Springs, where he's at now.
Let's see. He did a video come out one the other day. I don't want to bring up Manson again, but whoever the hairdresser is that got murdered, they put his salon up for sale, and he's scared they're going to tear it down. But he did go inside and do a video of what it looks like now, and he did put some old clips in there, what it did used to look like back in the day.
Right. So. Well, LA has a history of erasing history. They have a history of tearing down buildings.
So does my hometown. It's really terrible.
Yeah. So, I mean, his fears are not without merit, for sure. It's very possible.
Well, they're tearing everything down. Every time you go somewhere, it's torn down. And it's really depressing. Old Hollywood needs to stay. All the houses that they had, like Betty Davis's, they should have some kind of historical society that makes them keep it looking semi what it looked like when, say, like Betty Davis owned it, or Joan Crawford owned it, or Lucille Ball. You know,
Right.
they don't. They let them go in there and
No.
totally redo the outside. The inside, I can see. Hey, you live inside there, but the outside, leave it alone. There had to be
Hey,
a reason you bought it.
the Betty Davis house has been torn down because when I lived down at Toluca Lake, they had a sign up in front of her house, and Toluca Lake is a Hollywood, that it was set for demolition. And I
Oh,
went
no.
by and got some pictures of it, and then I don't know what it looks like now. They
Oh,
tore it
that's.
down.
I love Betty Davis. Betty Davis is my favorite Wicked Witch of all time. I just love Betty Davis.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it's not just Hollywood. I mean, you look at Dallas. Dallas doesn't look anything like it did 10 years ago.
Well, I was very, very disappointed in Dallas. When I went to Dallas and you finally get up where you can see, you know, the city, I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this? I even actually missed the exit because I was just traumatized. I said, this is not what I expected.
Right.
What the hell is this mess? All the glass buildings had had plywood over them. I don't know if they had a storm or
You
something.
must have came through right after the tornado hit Dallas.
Oh my God, it was horrible.
Yeah.
And I ended up straight up in the ghetto. I called my friend. I told her
Are
where I was
you
at.
sure you were in Dallas and not Fort Worth?
Well, I was in Dallas, and she says, "Holy shit!" You know, she actually, I let her put a tracker on my phone.
Yeah.
You know, and she did, and she goes, "Oh hell, uh, you know what? Don't get out of that car where you at. Don't get out of that car where you at right now." She said, "I'll be there in about 10 minutes." She says, "You locked and loaded?" I said, "Always." She said, "You might need it."
Yeah, there are parts of Dallas where it's not a good idea to be.
Well, I was glad to get out of there.
Yeah. But I know I want to say 2000, well, I still owned my house. So it had to be 2004, 2005. They had a tornado hit Fort Worth and they boarded up the buildings and shit. Matter of fact, they had one building that they thought they were going to have to tear down, and then they didn't. But it actually twisted the building. But, so yeah, I mean, most of the icons are gone. The farmers market that's over on the West End, it's gone. Reunion Arena's gone. Uh, the Sportatorium is gone. I mean, I can understand the Sportatorium being torn down because it burnt, and it would cost more to fix the building than the building was worth. But that one I kind of understand. But I mean, you know, Texas Stadium is gone. Just the things that made Dallas iconic to me. It made me sick to see all that gone.
Well, what I knew of Dallas was because of the show Dallas. And yes, I know South Fork is not there. Don't you got him that.
Yeah,
The
it ain't in
intro,
Dallas. It's
the
in Plano.
intro of the show Dallas, when it flew over and showed, that's what I expected to see. And I can tell you what I saw was some shit. It was bad. It was run down.
Right.
I was really, really, really disappointed.
Well, the area where Reunion Arena was and the Sportatorium and all that, that was always a rough area anyhow. From the get go, always, even back in the '80s, it was rough. But alrighty, well, guys, I've been on here almost an hour. I'm at 41 minutes, and like I said earlier, I'm about ready to lose my damn voice.
Yeah,
My voice is losing.
it'll probably take about 3 or 4 hours just to erase what little bit you need to erase off here if you want to keep it just as a
I'm
tutorial.
gonna keep it up. I didn't play any music or anything. Well, I
Okay.
did my intro, which my intro doesn't get my video taken down. It just gets it blocked in Russia, and I don't give a shit about Russia. So,
Thomas wants in the show.
huh?
Thomas wants in.
Thomas wants in. Oh,
Is
well,
that
hang
right?
on a second there, Thomas. Um,
Hang on, Thomas. Give me about 2 seconds, and here you go, brother.
you
There.
got the link? Did you put the
Oh,
link?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. None. You got to it before I could. Just click the link there, Tommy.
He might be he's in the basement.
Yeah, okay, I can. Hang
Duh.
on just a
Sorry,
second.
Thomas. I didn't see the private chat till after the fact.
Yeah, I can't scroll down. Well, let me scroll down to that so I can see him. Yeah, I can see. Hey, Tommy, show me your face real quick, and then you can go back to your avatar and make sure. It's you.
Hey, Melissa, how you doing, girl?
Hey, Mel. Okay, Tom. Yeah, take your time. I see you. All right, I got you. You can go back to your avatar now. I'll bring you up. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Tommy from Dallas. Hey, buddy.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you just great.
Hey,
Okay,
Thomas.
great. Sadie,
Man,
are
I
you?
love that original avatar you got there, man. How you get that? I'm messing with you, dude. I don't even know you. I'm just messing with you.
Sadie, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, I just wanted to say hello. I don't think I've ever spoken to you before. I mean, I see you all the time, but I've never said hello or I had a conversation with you.
No, we never have.
No. Remember, I sent you that signed Lynette Frome book about a year ago. Remember? You remember?
Yes, and I have it, and it's not for sale.
Oh, good. Well, yeah. I mean, I sent that to you as a gift. You deserved it for all you do.
Thank you so
But
much, Thomas.
yeah, you're welcome. No, I heard y'all talking about Dallas, and I live in Dallas. I've been here since 1986. I moved to Dallas when I was 20 years old. I lived in Morgan City for like 12 years, and previous to that, I lived in Baton Rouge for 9 years.
I was born and raised in Baton Rouge.
We lived in the Central neighborhood, Central
That's
subdivision.
where my mother lives.
Wow.
It's not a neighborhood anymore. They got their own city, dude. It's the city of Central.
Well, in Central, we lived on Bramble Drive.
Okay. Yeah.
By Tanglewood Elementary. That's where I went to Tanglewood. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but
Yeah,
my brothers
I'm
and
very
sisters,
familiar.
they went to all Central. They went to Central High School in the 70s, early 70s. No, I moved to Dallas in 86 when I was 20, and I've been here ever since. But I heard y'all talking about Dallas. So I know Dana lived in Dallas, all those years as well.
Yeah.
Like talking about Reunion Arena and the Sportatorium and all those places. Yeah, they're all gone.
I went down in.
That breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see all that gone.
Well, they took Union Arena's
20
down, but now they got the American Airlines Center. So, they replaced it with something else, I guess,
Yeah, but they didn't put it back in the same spot.
Oh,
yeah. I went down April 22nd of 2021 when I went. I know the exact date I went.
Yeah, I haven't been there since probably 2020.
I'll go back to see my friend, but she's supposed to be moving from there closer to Fort Worth. So I like Fort Worth too. I went to Fort Worth. I kind of like that a little better.
I've been, all those years I've been here in Dallas, I've been to Fort Worth maybe like 4 times, a couple of concerts and,
right,
stuff like that. But I've never lived there or, knew anybody from there.
My wife and I, we hung out at Billy Bob's, so a lot.
Wow.
We went to a lot of concerts at Billy Bob's.
Is Billy Bob still there?
Oh yeah, it's right in the heart of the stockyards. Billy Bob's is such an icon that it won't go away.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
I would like to go there
So
once.
Sadie, are you
Yes.
Sadie? You're in Sacramento, right?
No, I'm in Santa
You're in
Barbara right
Sacramento.
now. No, Santa Barbara.
Oh,
Santa
Yes.
okay.
Barbara. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to ask. Like, do you live in Sacramento? Because I know I see you. How far is
No,
that from Sacramento?
I visit Stoner,
Yeah, she
but
comes up and visits and hangs out with us every once in a while.
Yeah, I know.
Especially if we got something special
Yeah,
going
that's why I
on.
was asking. It gave me the impression that
yes.
you live around there because when I see in his video. Oh, okay. I know what you do the
Yeah,
videos from
well,
the ranch sometimes.
yes, but I live in Simi, but I work in Santa Barbara. So Santa Barbara is about the same number of hours as it is from Simi to get to Sacramento. It's 5 to 6 hours depending on traffic.
Well, that's a long drive. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
like
not.
long drives.
I do that a lot. Mhm. I
Oh,
mean,
okay. Well,
I'm
Doing
traveler.
that
I'm a
in California.
traveler. Yeah, I'm a
I admire
traveler.
your effort. I
I
admire your effort.
I'm a traveler. I work and I'm self-employed, and I'm a medical assistant, so I can pretty much take an assignment any place I need to
Oh,
be.
do you do home care?
I do occasionally.
Okay. Yeah, I know a number of people here in Dallas that do that. That maybe not anymore, but they did home care for a while. And
Uh, yeah, it's high burnout. I get attached to the home care person, and end of life care and stuff like that. I've done that.
okay. Okay. Did you go to CNA school to do that?
No, I went to medical assisting school.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So I can assist anybody, even a dentist.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. That's even better. Okay. Uh, I, yeah, I see, like I mentioned, I see all the time on Stoner show. So though I've never spoken to you before, I know I've sent you stuff in the mail, but I've never had a conversation with you.
Oh,
I saw you on Allegra Lansing show.
yeah, I
Whenever she,
stop in there and say hi to her.
yeah, I know you and her are friends, right? Y'all good friends?
We're good friends.
Yeah, good, good.
I
Yeah,
just I stop in there and say hi. Uh, I don't necessarily share her viewpoints, but she is a good friend.
right, right. And whenever
And
she
she's a
goes
good
live,
person. She tries hard. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
whenever she goes live, I always go in and say hello. She knows who I am. I actually spoke with her on the phone one time, like over a year ago. She called. We had been chatting. We were chatting with each other, and I gave her my number, and she called me one night, and we spoke for like 40 minutes. I told her all about Lynette Frome, about how I got to know Lynette Frome and speaking to her, and the book signing and stuff like that. And she really enjoyed what I had to say and everything. And
That's nice.
yeah, I always liked her. I know there's people that make videos about her and say stuff about her, but she's always been very nice and polite with me. Uh, anyway, so y'all are 2 hours behind. It's 9:46 where I'm at. I know y'all in California, y'all 2 hours behind.
yeah, it's only 7:45, 46 here. So,
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah. It just the night's still young.
yeah, wow, fairly, But we aren't. So,
Right. Good. And uh, Dana, do you see how does Bruce like his new job? Have you talked to him about it?
he
Is he
seems to like it a lot. It is agreeing with him a lot, and I think it's kicking his ass a little bit. But you know, it's I'm so happy for him.
Right, right. Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it. Uh,
I am too. I was up there, and when he was having surgery, and I I I said, well, check out Deseret Industries. He had heard about it as well, but I actually went there with him, and he applied
Hey,
there.
welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the chat, buddy.
And so it's kind of come full circle that I was there, and he applied for it, and he went through the whole process, and then all of a sudden he gets picked out from all the others and got that job.
Yeah. Yeah, and Desiree learned and led to Subaru, so it
Yeah.
was a good thing. It was a good thing. But yes, Tommy, in answer to your question, it seems like he's doing well.
right, good, good. No, I haven't. Sometimes I call him, and we talk on the phone sometimes, but I hadn't talked to him in a couple of months. Sometimes I
Uh,
go on his show, but
yeah.
if I like,
Tommy, he has a great respect and love for you. Just know that.
oh well,
He
that's
does.
really good.
He
He's
does.
very,
I
He
know.
does.
I've been knowing. Tell you something funny. I've been knowing Bruce for like 10 years now. No, we
yeah.
never met, but I've been talking to him on the phone. I've sent him so much stuff in the mail, like photographs and stuff years ago.
Yeah, and he's
And
very grateful for all you've done for him and for his show.
yeah, yeah, I always loved and enjoyed doing that for him, and I've been knowing him for a while now. So a lot, that's a while back, but I never made it out to California. Bruce invited me. Like I remember, like in 2017, he said, "You got to,
Yeah.
you ought to come out for the 50th anniversary. You got to come out."
Yeah.
But the way life is, I just wasn't able to do it. My mother. Long story short, my mom at that time was having issues, so me and my mother lived together here in Dallas, and it was hard for me to get away. I was like her caregiver, so I had to stay home with her. But
Right.
uh, so so yeah, that's why I never was able to make it out there. I always had to stay
Yeah.
home. But I I know that so much has happened since then. But
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but
Well,
I
maybe someday. Maybe someday.
Yeah, yeah. God willing, by the grace of God. But no, I was going to say, I remember like 10 years ago when he lived not that far from the ranch, when him and Dave lived together in that apartment. And
Right.
I remember Bruce would do his show on YouTube. This is like 2014. That's 10 years
Right.
ago.
That was about 2 years before him and I met.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was before he moved to Sacramento.
I was watching him back then. And I knew him back then.
Oh wow, you were there in the early days, early days.
Oh yeah. And he would I remember like on the anniversary, like August the 8th, they'd go to the El Coyote, then they'd walk up Cielo Drive. It would be like him, Dave, and Ann, and I think Michael
Right.
Channels. And remember that guy from Australia that would come to visit?
Oh, Wayne. You're talking
Wayne,
about
yeah.
Wayne.
That was 10 years ago. Yeah, I remember Bruce would go live and they'd all be on the camera and everything. And yeah, I'm just trying to think of people back then that was involved, like Wayne
Right.
and well, you were there for some of that, Dana, a couple of years later. I mean, I know you were there.
Yeah, him and I met. As a matter of fact, the anniversary of him and I meeting was just happened just this last. Wow, the month's almost over, but I think it was like the 19th of this month. Um, it's funny because I got a thing on Facebook that told me, and that's the only way I remembered it. But yeah, him and I met for lunch at Golden Corral back in 2016, and we've been friends ever since. So,
Oh,
and
okay.
now he's the annoying little brother I never had. I love the guy to death. I really do love him.
Yeah, in my family, I'm the youngest of 5 kids.
Yeah, well,
I'm the
I am
youngest.
too. I'm the youngest of. Wow, I wasn't until my cousin passed away, but now I am. I am the youngest of all the grandchildren, and the youngest in my family. So
Oh yeah, same with me. I'm the youngest of five as well.
Yeah, I'm the youngest of all. I'm the youngest of all the grandchildren.
Oh
All
wow.
my cousins are all older than me,
Oh
much older.
okay.
Some have on my dad's side. Some have passed. Well,
Right.
most have passed on my dad's side.
Okay.
Most first cousins, second cousins, they're all still there. But um, now my family is quite is leads to be mostly older people. But
Oh okay.
it is what it is. Well, listen, guys, I hate to cut it short, but like I said, my voice is giving out, and I don't really want to push it too much tonight.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
do want to thank y'all.
I wanted to come in the show. I saw y'all online and y'all were talking about Dallas. So I said, I want to,
Yep,
plus I never talked to you before, Sadie. So I wanted to come in and nothing out of that. I never
I
think I
am
spoke with
glad you
you.
did, Tommy, and you know
Good,
you are
nice
welcome
meeting
here
you. Nice to
anytime.
put a voice to a name.
Right, right.
Yeah,
But Dana, thank you for being a good friend. You know, I know I call you sometimes at night and you always help me out a lot.
it's always good to hear from you, and always good to speak with you, sir.
No,
I
okay.
think I think the world of you.
Yeah, thank
I
you for
think the
being a
world
good
of you, my
friend. You
friend.
help me out a lot.
Well, y'all have a
Okay.
good one. I'll catch y'all all on the flip side.
Okay. God bless.
All
God
right,
bless.
nothing.
Thank y'all. Okay.
Take
Good
Goodbye.
night,
care.
y'all.
Stay away
Right.
from the storms. Give Rebel a scratch for me.
Rebels
Oh,
in bed finally.
I'm out. Take care.
Good night, Sadie. Good night, Dana. Good night, Thomas. All right.
Good night.
Bye bye.
All right. Okay, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Like I said, we're gonna call it a night. I want to thank everybody who joined me. Um, for just this one time, I am not going to play the exit music. I'm just gonna leave and call it a night. Um, but understand that it's in my heart. So happy trails to everybody. Y'all have a good one, and we will catch you on the next live. I hope that this um, was helpful to any of you out there that are trying to start your own YouTube channel, or anything for that matter. Even if you're doing YouTube, and I just hope it helps. Um, I am here anytime anybody wants to ask questions. I will share whatever I know. Now, I don't know much. I'm not, I am computer literate, but I'm not, you know, there are a lot out there that are a lot better than me, but I am willing to share what I do to anybody who wants to ask. I'm basically an open book. And I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you for watching. And y'all be good, and we'll see you on the next one. Happy trails.